All right, guys. So let's dive deep. Does SEO actually make sense for you as a business owner? So I'll be jumping to my other screen, where I have my mirror. I made this matrix for this video. So one thing I want to mention is in a lot of occurrences, you'll find either lots of competition or no one actually searching for your product. In any other occurrence, definitely go with SEO. That's what I want to know for at the start, because you can do SEO, you can really do SEO, right? Full on branded campaign, spend money left and right on backlinks, stuff like that. But often a simple optimization will do, and I will be walking you through on how, in most cases, we can make this decision. I just want to say up front, probably somewhere around this video, you will have my contact info. Reach me at any time. I'll be more than happy to just help you decide if SEO makes sense. So I assume most of the watchers are brand owners, all right? So first of all, good for you, man. Secondly, will you be still building this in the next 2 years? Well, if you say no, well, like I just said, go with a simple branded optimization. So people who already actually search for you, they convert, all right? So that means optimize your Trustpilot, optimize other reviewed sites, get an affiliate going on, make sure they actually are on your branded terms, get a Reddit going on for yourself on these forum links and on those responses. Respond to everything, guys, really. Have your customer service team respond to absolutely everything they see onto your brand. Everywhere. Get discount codes going on, build a couple backlinks, naked, an exact match with a permalink, and then you should be good on your brand. If there's another brand which is relatively similar ranking above you for your brand term, of course run Google Ads and then optimize as you go. The way you get it on top is either spend more money on ads so people actually want to see you first, scale up, so that is a very natural development. Otherwise, build, like I said, exact match and naked URLs, but on more authoritative sites. So for those of you going long term, are people actually interested in you? So yeah, how you do it, you simply do keyword research. There are other tools as well. Ubersuggest, I think, is free. We use SEMrush, we use Google Keyword Planner in Google Ads, and of course just common sense. You will know for your brand. This is a nice thing. So this generally comes into play with EEAT, which is a SEO term. Did your Google Merchant Center get approved? Specifically this misrepresentation. If you got through, perfect. That means your site is pretty much branded, set up. That means Google trusts you, and of course Google is not only Google Ads, also we are working a lot with it on the SEO side. If no, I mean, you should probably do the EAT optimization, which almost the same as the GMC verification. Quick things, I know some really good guys and have spoken to them. A lot of it is just, once again, step into the perspective. Google only wants to have the highest quality businesses they trust. So have a hiring page, have an about us page, very big, have a story, the brand visibility, reviews, everything counts, really, and not just the policies. All right. So like my notes suggest, take this with a grain of salt, but are you an actual D2C direct response brand or PPC brand? That could mean you are very aggressive marketer and you're making all these kinds of claims, and generally it's not the best thing, because often it's not directly that is a bad thing, but often it results into bad reviews and whole lot of other headache on the actual back end, which can be an impact to SEO. So if you are, this perfectly fine. You can of course continue in the SEO train. However, if you know from yourself, I only want to run funnelation, just test SEO on my Shopify front end, it's not going to work. You really need a high quality site which matches the intent and is suitable up there, because is your site worthy of being the market leader. Often, probably when you started with your brand, if it's of course a niche with competitors, the market leader is determined by the number one guy in SEO. That's just the way it is. And yeah, is your site worthy of being on top of an SEO? It's just jump in another perspective. And guys, this is not a high barrier. The $400 Shopify templates will do with some nice images, stuff like that. And nice copywriting, of course. So let's say you are someone who is very direct response and you still want to do SEO. I would say, okay, get your thing straight. Don't lay your eggs into many baskets. Keep focusing. I think 10,000 orders is around the sweet spot when you want to diversify into SEO as well. Like I say, if you're still building your brand in the beginning phases, just go with the brand optimization. Are you doing most of your revenue through marketplaces, affiliate, retail, any other stuff like that? That's nice. That means there's definitely potential for you and just very big to SEO. And if you're not doing that, once again, scale up. That also translates to, I think 10,000 orders is a very nice sweet spot. However, if people are actually actively interested into your product, and especially mix that with a proper keyword research where you can support by data whether competitors are strong or not. You want to, I'll show you guys in a later video, but real quick, you want to look at keyword difficulty, how many results end up, the authority of the pages which come up, or good metrics to look at. You would want to start SEO if those are in your favor. But once again, 10,000 orders, let's say average 60 AOV, 600k per month is the typical starting brand where we go with the agency. So for example, for the agency, we have a rule: we do nothing less than 250k in monthly revenue. It's just also a matter of ROI for the brand, right? It makes sense. If you have questions about that, be sure to ask me, but I think that's it for now. So, quick overview. Are you still building your brand in 2 years? Is there a market for you? And does your niche already sell in all of these marketplaces? Definitely do SEO. This should be a lot of you guys. But now we should be talking about how deep actually should you do the SEO. Everyone basically should do a branded optimization because it just improves your backend. People searching for you, get them the right pages in front. Even if it's adding a schema markup and adding site links and stuff like that, that already on Google's site, they already will convert more click-through rates, stuff like that. Get your search console set up. So important, guys. So I love SEO, man, in this domain because no one speaks about it. I think it's lovely. You keep watching, guys. You will have a lot going for you in a later video. But real quick, these SEO pillars. I was in Dubai with Alex's event, and I talked with Topi, and Topi mentioned momentum is everything, and I truly believe that's the case in here as well. So when doing SEO, like an actual SEO campaign, right? Non-branded campaign, it will take 6 months at minimum. And you'll see also the impact to other marketing channels, right? Once again, through this backend, because Sabri Subi, right? I don't know the exact number, but it was 10 plus touch points for the average consumer to buy. The more touch points, the better. It just makes sense, and especially on the product aware, Eugene Schwartz. Compare if your user wants to compare, and you are on Facebook, you're on their Google, and even on their SEO. I mean, it's crazy. They'll go crazy. Can't get rid of you. Then retarget them with some all of the crazy other ad methods, right? AppLove and stuff like that. You'll be everywhere. It's phenomenal. Intent matching plus link building, guys. Remember, please. A big SEO project, yeah, often requires big site changes. If your UI UX isn't good, often navigational changes, often, I mean, your main menu, you want all these new pages created, you want topical authority, you need EAT, a lot of things to add. Generally, you don't want to touch a lot on your converting pages. Maybe, in the back end, some schema markup. You want to do a little description in the description of your product, maybe in one of those sub pull downs, right? You can add some keyword-rich content, semantically rich content, but generally you don't need to touch a whole lot on your product page. But everything outside of that, you want to create a pillar page which supports your product page. Then you want to create blog posts which support that specific pillar, that specific topic. So you have this whole topical authority around your specific, let's say, knee pain. And as a result of that, you will be getting more and more of these keywords in, probably not the competitive ones. If you want to rank for the competitive knee pain related ones, you need to have knee pain products, knee pain collection with everything knee pain, a pillar page about how to get rid of knee pain, a blog post on knee pain again, more specific angles. These already by now are between 5 and 20 pages. And then you want to build backlinks about knee pain. That's generally a topical campaign we talk about. You find first keywords, you put them in a cluster, you have like 20 to 200 keywords, which you'll be ranking for. And that's the research bit. The fundamentals we'll talk in the next video about ranking factors, and it's just a matter of expanding through CPOs, which is a term we came up with. I'll tell you guys about that. SEO keeps going. Momentum, once again, is everything. So, if you're in the flow of learning about SEO, I encourage you to watch the next video, for sure. I hope this was clear about making a decision of whether the SEO makes sense for you, especially the long-term bit is important, guys. You, like with social media marketing, you can go quick, organic social media marketing, but generally it takes time. For a big SEO campaign in a big niche, I don't expect anything in the first 15 months. However, that's USA. However, if we're in a small, not competitive niche, you can see the first results in somewhere in the EU. You can see the first results in 3 months. But to see first traction, I always say 6 months plus. Hope that makes sense, guys. Take care.